When Hurricane Mitch came through in October of 1998, we were asked by several officers of the Salvation Army in northeastern Ohio if we, as the Raymond boys, the Raymond family, four of whom are physicians, would come down to Honduras and do what we could. Major Richard Schaffstall had already been here for several months.
And breaking his way into this country, so to speak, on behalf of the Salvation Army and God's mission to help those people that were desperately in need. There was one day when there were over 10,000 people in this general area that had died because of the horrific storm.
When Hurricane Mitch hit about 16 years ago, the Honduras mission trip became more of a focus for the foundation, and therefore the foundation has provided many of the cost of many of the medications for the trip. We probably bring to Honduras a retail value of close to $350,000 worth of medication each year, and in a week give that out. The team here will see upwards to 4,500 patients in that period of time.
Now, out of that, what has happened is about 4 years later, when we came down again to help out, as we did each year, we thought to ourselves, there's a nidus of people here who are Salvationists now, who really would like to start what we call a core, or a church center, a worship and service center. And so we helped start that, and then out of that also came a school. And as children came into the school, they also attended the Salvation Army. And so many of those children who were really babies and toddlers are now teenagers and young adults. And that was sort of our vision, that this would happen as the kids grew up, the children grew up in the church, that they would get a great foundation there, but then go on to university and they become very excellent citizens, if you would, here in San Pedro Sula in Honduras.
And our understanding is that there was a grant given to the Salvation Army for this specific purpose. And that really has allowed us to really afford this year after year. And when the neighborhood sees that the Army is interested enough to bring physicians and nurses from America to their little neighborhood, that really, I think, improves the Salvation Army's appearance in the neighborhood. And many of the soldiers, many of the young people who have become soldiers have come from the neighborhood, I think in part because of the ministry that we've been allowed to do.
You know, in the early days of this missions effort, as a family, we dedicated this trip to my father, who died when I was just starting my second year of medical school from Lou Gehrig's disease. He often talked about the Salvation Army slogan, "with heart to God and hand to man," and that's pretty much, I think, what we have tried to carry on.
There will come a day when we will no longer be here, and we trust that there will be other physicians who will come, and that there will be physicians even out of that congregation, girls and gals who will go to medical school and be able to serve in this country.